Hi guys, how's everybody's day been? Hopefully you've all had a great Friday and are ready for the weekend. Hi Eliza, thank you for the creeper. How are you doing? I apologise for not streaming Monday and Tuesday. It was pretty hot over here, and this room that I'm currently in is also the room I work in to do my normal day job. And it got to over 40 degrees in here. Ouch! You're breaking your head over some landscaping. Sorry to hear that, Eliza. So, yeah. Hi, Jace. How are you doing? Yep. So, you're working on landscaping on the main project. I should have time to actually get on the server this weekend. Last weekend, well, that didn't work out because I had a lot of stuff I needed to take care of. Right, so kind of played a little bit with the front of the house, and I think it was looking a little better than it did when we left it last time. You're doing great, You're doing great, Jace. That's awesome. Yeah, you're doing the munchkin. That's awesome. You had the little one. Yeah. How the little one back home now. Right, let's grab some blocks there for the roof. So yeah, need to figure out a roof line. I continued working a little bit on the copper farm. Yeah, had for 4 nights was more than enough. Yeah, they are full of energy, especially at that age. There's no stop. There's no in between button, I should say. There's a stop and a go, and everything is flat out in between. Well, that's my experience. Right, so we need to put a roof on this thing, which hopefully shouldn't be too bad because of the shape. We will see. Wait, a little bit higher than I wanted. We go. I'm gonna need a whole bunch of slabs. For starters, anyway. Hi, Doobie. How you doing? Thank you for the wither. But yeah, although it's not as hot as some places in the States, it was just a little too warm in this room to actually do any streaming. Right. On Monday and Tuesday, so yeah. You got work in a few minutes, but you thought you'd say hi. Well, that's awesome. It's always good to see you. Right, so if that is going to be, that has to be there, so that one would have to be there. And let's jump down and make it day. Well, hopefully work's going well. I've had a crazy week, but kind of a week of two halves. First half of the week was crazy because of the heat. The second half because everybody's making up for the stuff they didn't get done in the first half of the week because it was too hot. Right, so we're there, so this needs to go down one. If I go down one, I'm going to hit... I'm okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to step down slowly instead of suddenly. Got a second temporary job as well. Not going to get paid though. Okay. So what's your second temporary job? And how come you're not going to get paid doing it? If you don't mind saying. But if you do, we can always discuss later. Or not as a... You got a way better deal. You're getting a new car instead? Oh, well, yeah, that's definitely a better deal. A 2011 Chevy. That's cool. Not that cars mean anything much to me. Hey. But yeah. But I'm glad, because I know you wanted a second car, so if this one gets you that, then that's awesome. Right, so I don't really want you there either, do I? Being dippy. This needs to come out an extra block. But yep, it's still newer than your truck, like you say. But it saves you a hassle, because you were going to have to save up for one this way. Yep. Right, so that's not going to work there, is it? Hi, Perry, thank you for the phantom. It's daylight and he still had me looking for a phantom. And I slept too. It's good to see you, Perry. Oh, those things have us well trained, just like the sizzle. I'm doing good. Now that it's cooled down a little, I am definitely doing better. And that one needs to go back one. I am definitely not designed for hot weather in mind. You're going to have the in the next few weeks-ish. That's cool. That is definitely cool. That brings that one down to here. But yeah, I'm really glad to hear you've been able to get that sorted. Right, so that needs to be there, which means that needs to be there. Then it can turn round the corner. But yeah, okay, that can go. But yeah, the copper farm that I built, yeah, it's pretty awful. I took it up 40 blocks for them to swim down, kind of thing, and it still doesn't convert them. So I put a timer in it to stop them part way down. Yeah, it kind of converts some of them, or more or less just groups up some of them, but you don't get much copper out of it at all. It's more time efficient to go digging for it than it is to actually use the farm. So yeah, if I'm going to have a copper farm, I'm going to have to come up with something a lot better than what's currently there. So yeah. Let's grab a few of those. It's like I say, it's single player PC kind of thing. But I must admit, I've started this world up a couple of times lately and it has had an issue or two playing on the machine with speed and ticks. So I'm thinking of getting a server to put it on. In which case, but I'll have to see. The new looks in or for Copper Farm. No, I haven't. And crazy effective. I will have a look, Jace, because I need something that's... I AFK'd earlier for 15 minutes and I got nine copper ingots. And the one on the test server's easy as well, is it, Doobie? That's cool. Okay, that's worth having a look and seeing what's going on. Thank you, Jace. Because, yeah, 9 ingots for 15 minutes is pretty terrible. That's awesome. Thanks, Doobie. So, yeah, I'll take a look at them both and... I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that copper up there, but we'll see. But yeah, like I say, 9 of those 10 ingots took 15 minutes to get. Right, so yeah, I went copper mining to get the rest of the copper for just around the details of this, which was a bit of a pain, but quicker than that at the farm. So this isn't quite right. I need to alter it from here. I need those bits because I'm putting that in wrong. It's not how I planned the roof. I got carried away. That's not good. So I'm going to break the roof up into 3 sections and let's fix this because, yep, that's not right. Which means most of this isn't right. Let's grab that up. I don't want to lose those. Gonna let me sleep? No, not for another minute or so. We do need to plan some time to hang out. I do need to do some hanging out with people instead of not hanging out with anybody lately. I just haven't seemed to have had the time to do anything. Which isn't good. It's not good and not fun at all. I miss you guys too. I miss all of you on TC and all of you in the silent nights, etc. It's just been a very crazy month and a month or so. It has been about a month, hasn't it? Going the wrong way. The shenanigans, yep. Going the wrong way all the time. That's not where I want to go either. I'm reading chat and heading in the wrong directions. But yep, I'm hoping things will change. And I can actually get down to having more fun. Because the only time I seem to have been able to play Minecraft lately is when I'm streaming. I think I had another hour or two. But that's been about it. And even the streaming thing hasn't been consistent lately. Which definitely isn't fun. Yep. Yep, I can understand that perfectly well, Doobie. The thing is, once you get back into work, you'd end up working a little bit more than normal just so you can put that nest egg back together. Right, so this needs to move. Oh no, it doesn't. I could have a little lip there, couldn't I? That looks perfectly fine. Kind of tempted to double this up though. Before we then move on to the grey one. The next block in. You got to go out, hang out with Drop and Dark last weekend. Awesome. That is fantastic. Dark, Drop and Alfred. And yep, I'm jealous too. They are awesome people. I have all the time in the world for them. Right, so the next one should then be here. You had lunch at the park on Owasco Lake. That's cool. And I probably butchered that. But that's an awesome thing to do. Have lunch by the lake. I mean, last weekend when I wasn't streaming and able to spend 10 minutes on here, it was, yeah. I had a whole bunch of cooking that had to be done and portion sizing that had to be done, and it's a case of my brother and two sisters are both diabetic, and it looks like a lot of the stuff I've been suffering from for the last few years means I may be borderline doing the same which means I'm not there yet, but I need to be very, very cautious not to become there. So yeah, spent a lot of time last week working on meal plans and all the other stuff that I don't like doing. To get together and then go shopping, which I hate even more, etc. But yeah, but I must admit, I felt after starting using the meals, etc. on Monday, by Thursday I felt so much better. I haven't been exhausted after every single meal. So it's a case of, yeah, I don't need to grab a nap just because I've eaten for an hour. Right, so yeah, so I'm actually getting energy back. So yeah, although it's a pain in the neck, it looks like it's probably partially the issue that's been going on for the last couple of years. So we'll see how it goes. Right, so let's see if we can figure out this roof line. So yeah, last weekend was a lot of cooking. And I'm not a big cooking fan. I like to avoid it when I can. Sorry, Doobie. I know you used to do that for a living and you love cooking. Not my cup of tea. So, that right? We'll soon find out. I'm not sure if this grey will work with it, but we'll give it a try. I may end up having to change the colour palette for it. It may not. But there are a couple of other grey blocks I can throw in the stone roof. No, that's not what I wanted to do either. Right. There we go. But hey, let's figure you out. Roof lines are a bit of a pain. And I think I may have to take out a little bit more of this mountain. Right, so I need to put in 2 blocks of the copper going up and round the edge. If I can land without going splat. Nope, but that's okay. So you guys got anything planned for this weekend? Let's knock you out because I guess I'll come grab you afterwards. Just relaxing and landscaping, that is cool. Can I, oh, no, I was hoping to see if I could fall down and just catch that ledge. Nope, not going to happen. Your in-laws are coming to town for a week next week, so you're preparing for that. Ooh, yeah. Lots of straightening up and getting rid of this thing that you meant to get rid of a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, that kind of thing. The usual. Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad you get on with your in-laws. That's awesome. Makes life easier for you. So you got any plans for when they come? Come to stay, that is. You'll probably clean the house and play on the server and continue working on your base, Piri. That's cool. A nice thing to do. There we go. I made it here this time. What I really would have loved to do, I think, was do that entire roof in copper. Leave the first 2 rows the bronze colour. And then allowed the rest of it to go green. Like we're kind of doing down here. I think that would have looked cool. The guys are going to go golfing the guys are going to go golfing for an afternoon. We have a splash pad nearby for the kids to play in. It's all of my wife's siblings and their families as well as her parents. There'll be plenty to keep you busy. Yep. That's cool. It sounds like a lot of fun will be had by all. And that's awesome. That one would go there. Get the shape in. Yeah, it does sound like a big family meeting and sounds like lots of fun. Because I enjoyed spending time with my niece a couple of weeks ago. Right, so let's grab up here. Down this side and mark it in. Like I say, I will try it with the grey. To be honest, I'd really love it to be green. But then again, it could look awful in green. Spending time with family can be awesome. It can also drive you nuts, but then that's what families are for. especially big sisters. So what I'm going to do is do this in the grey in one section, put in some of the other variants of grey and see how it looks. But to be honest, I'm 99% sure if I can get a decent copper farm working, I'll end up tearing out the roof and seeing about putting the copper in and allowing it to age. Thank you for pointing out the farms for me. So Ian, the one that Ian OXO did, that you were saying was Zuma used this week, and the one on the test server. That's cool too. It's really easy, is it, Jace? That's awesome. Yeah, I will give it a look. Because, yeah, the one down there just isn't working. I don't expect it to be all singing and all dancing, but I expect more than 9 ingots in 15 minutes. The hardest part is getting a few zombies into the end. That theoretically shouldn't be too bad. My end portal is underground, as they usually are. I've lit up some of the area, but I can darken it off part of it and see if I can separate that bit. That shouldn't be too bad, getting that bit done. And if it's easy to build, then yep, I can take that out, because the end island. Hi Sky, how are you doing? It's good to see you. So let's take out this one, which I've just put in and I shouldn't have done. So we're going to make the roof line be the same copper colour, as you do. Yep, it's a sky, and it's always awesome to see sky. Right, so what I'm going to do as well, and I say that a lot, is go grab some wax and wax these bits before they go green. Because, yeah, I'd like this middle section to be the green, I think. I could be thinking wrong. I could always... There's lots of prismarine, but I'm not sure I would want prismarine there. So I was going to get wax. How are you doing, Sky? Let's drop down here. And no, I still haven't fixed the mysterious bee disappearances. But I'm not short of wax and honey yet, so when I begin to get low again, it's probably the time I will start worrying about it. Because we did some nice work with copper on this roof. So it would be kind of nice maybe to do similar on that one. You're doing okay? It's been a while. I'm not too bad. And yes, it's been a while. So hopefully, how are you doing? We may actually try and grab a few name tags and see if we can get a few zombies to the end in a minute or two. Because if that copper farm is easy to do, there might not be much point putting in the rest of this roof just to have to take it out. Yeah. It doesn't look too bad, doesn't the grey? But I like that roof over there a little bit better. And this is supposed to be a posh house. So I may try it with the solid green. Or I may bring that palette of the church roof over. Grab it. Sleepy time again. Life has been crazy, but things are settling down. That's good, Sky. I try to make nice houses. It's still very, very much a learning process, and I am so grateful for all the tips that people have been giving me to improve them. I truly am, because some of these houses would not have been anywhere near as nice as they are, especially this one, without all the help that you guys have been giving me in figuring out how to detail them properly. It is truly awesome how much you guys help me. It really is. And it's definitely much appreciated. I get by. Some builds are better than others. So we will take that out and then we can just wax this bit. Do the same here, and then we'll go pick that lot up because, yeah, I don't want to lose them. It's nice I enjoy Minecraft because I get to learn so many different ways to play the game. It's a case of learning how to make a farm. Yes, sometimes I need a tutorial. But it's getting so much easier sometimes. It was a case of the hopper clock. I was able to put it in without looking up the tutorial to put it in. Things are getting better. Mod abuse. What did you do? You was moving things around on your desk, huh? Oh, Jace, okay? Oh, you removed Jace. For some reason, you temp banned Jace while I was doing stuff. You still there? Oh, poor Jace. Are you okay? Poor Liza and Jace. Cool. I'm glad you're both okay. But then again, the number of misclicks my mouse has done lately, I'm surprised I haven't done something similar for somebody. It's surprising how easy it can be to do. It's nothing compared to what Light was doing on TC. Oh dear. That's good to see that Light was back on TC. Glad he had the time. And I'm glad you had fun. And let's do this second bit here. And what did he get up to this time? Were you there on Grifter's base, Jace? Oh yeah. Creepers at Minas. Right, so do I want to bring this? I'm going to leave that where it is for now. And I will think about, because obviously I need to have the roof line go right for the middle section. Because what I'm thinking is take that side and this side to be pointed the way it is. And then the middle bit kind of hook into the other two bits. But we'll see. He was on VC with Affleck last night, grabbing something from my base. All of a sudden, there were creepers everywhere around me. And not the regular ones. He had a smite. Oh, yes, he did have a smite doobie command at spawn once. Yep. But yeah, I do need to jump into voice chats more. Hopefully I will have the time. Right, let's go take a look at the end portal. But first, let's grab some... Okay. The question is, if I name tag a zombie and send it through a portal into the end, when I go through that portal, is that zombie still going to be there? Because obviously this is single player. Yep. And I only told Doobie to wish him a happy birthday. Yeah. It was whose birthday, Eliza? Grifters. Oh, that's cool. Hopefully had a great day. Oh, a few months ago. Right, so let's grab those. And yes, the Guardian farm is awesome for ink. I spent one night AFK and I think I got 3 shulkers full of ink. Which is kind of crazy. Oh dear. That sounds like a grifter thing. There's an amble, isn't there? What shall we name the zombies? Test dummy, yep. That will do. There we go, we've got a couple of test dummies. And I want my chest plate. No, maybe not. Yeah, no, we won't bother with the chest plate. Just in case I need to fly away. Oh yeah, that would be another good one as well. Temp employee. I'll have to remember that for next time. Okay, well, that would work if I did have rockets on me. The plan to fly away if things get bad. Kind of hard to do that over the void without rockets. There's a gunpowder. Grab a stack of rockets. You want Eliza to go to work for you? I think Eliza's already put it. No, that would have been a lie because Eliza usually has Fridays off, doesn't she? I was going to say Eliza's already been on at work today, but nope, it's Fridays. Yep, if you start in 12 minutes, she should have left yesterday. Yep, considering the length of time it takes to fly there and then drive out from the airport and all the other fun bits. Yep. Gammon. Right, so we have a staircase there. Do we have through these? Nothing much. I was hoping there would be a corridor straight into there, but it doesn't look like it, so... That's a way outside. I hear zombies already. Where? Some zombies this way somewhere. Hello. Gone the wrong way. That's it. Yep, I know you're going to hit me. There we go. Oh, I double clicked. Oh well. I should have made a path. Fine. Well, come on round here. You can stay there for a second. Because I got the zombie before I prepped the area. Bad mistake. Right, so if you put some half slabs under the middle of the portal. Aye, yep. Smart thinking. Thank you, Jace. I usually put solid blocks under there so I can't just jump up. And that would be cool. Mm-hmm. Let's eat to get the health back first. Right, so if I go under here, so you want to make sure it can still go under. So just one row, okay. If I do that for it, will that automatically make it go in? Right, so one row across the middle. Right, so I want to make sure it can still go under the portal, so one row should do the trick. Have only one slab in the middle. Okay. And then make it kind of like that. That way it thinks it can come through. Thank you, guys. Oh. Oops. Oh, I have a feeling. And he went to the nether. Uh-huh. Come on. Let's get you away from the portal for a few seconds and then we'll take you back. He went to the nether. Oh. I should have put something in front of the portal. I should know better. Yeah, Mum. I think he went. Because I do not see a zombie. Right, let's get my finger on the rockets. It does definitely make the dummy in the name worthy. Ow. Nope. I see no Yeah, well, I guess well, he's definitely not here. Yep. Or poofed. I think he poofed. Let's grab some name tags and we'll give it another go. Because I have a weird issue on this server that I can't bring mobs from the nether, from the end to the overworld because of where it puts them. It puts them in the middle of the hill there and kills them. Let's try it one more time. That wasn't too difficult, and now that we have the everything in place, just have to remember to grab a boat just in case. And Jace gave us a name. What was it? Won't be a second, just need to scroll up. Is it? Resume chat. That was it. Temp employee. Thank you, Jace. Let's go grab a boat. Pretty sure I have a couple over here in the crafted wood box. Yep. Well, he got to see all 3 dimensions before he poofed. He visited the Nether. And he visited the end. Even if it was for a second. He did. He enjoyed his travel. Yep, you go have fun. Enjoy your Phasmo, Eliza. I haven't really been able to get into that game. I've tried it and yeah, I couldn't figure out the controls. He did figure it and then ascended. Let's see if we can locate another. He wasn't quite as adventurous as the villager who went to visit the Nether Fortress. But he did enjoy his brief trip here. Right. So. What we'll do is we will remove some torches from the end here. Make this area a little bit darker. And see if something spawns. It should be dark enough up there. Hi Kat, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Yeah, man. Something gonna spawn in? There are unfortunately a lot of dark spots about, so my bet is something spawned in somewhere else. Probably all down in the caves. But I don't want to go too far for one because I will get lost. Trying to find the way back. I'm ticking along. I don't think there actually are any. I don't think I saw any spawners near here. We've got spiders now. It's definitely dark enough. I don't remember seeing any spawners. I'm not hearing any mobs. We'll walk away this way a bit. I thought I'd lit it up pretty well, but obviously, yeah. Yeah, we're trying to get a zombie to the end. Hi, Fluffy. How you doing? How did it go with the family coming to stay? And the graduation? How did your graduation go? Yeah, I'm not having much luck with the zombies. I know where to get a zombie. Where is it? Not that way. Here we go. I know exactly where to get a zombie. Just going to mean a trip through the nether for it. And that's fine. If we go to where the tree farm is in the savannah, there's always tons of zombies there. So how are you doing, Kat? You up to anything fun this weekend? It was a busy week. It was amazing. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick. But I'm glad your graduation was amazing. Good. I'm glad you're heading in the right direction. With the feeling better. Now, is it going night? It may be getting dark. So we may have timed this pretty well. Usually I end up with a ton of zombies around here. Usually end up with a ton of creepers too. Come on, zombies. Hello. There's what? Is there one? Thought I saw one. Nope, it's just blue in the grass. Oh. Okay, so where are you hiding? It's doing its usual trick of... Yep, I'm going to do that in a second of... When you don't want a zombie... Yeah, when you don't want a zombie, they're all over the place. Soon as you want one... Nope. I've got creepers and I've got zombies too. Okay, let's get rid of the spiders. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Yes, you be a good zombie. No, out of the water. I don't mind you washing your feet. So you come and follow me. That's it. Come on, Mr. Zombie. The temp employee. Yeah, that worked. They're flying up, definitely. Oh, hopefully you'll feel better tomorrow. Fluffy. Yeah, man. No wonder you're a temp employee. You're very slow. I swear he's sneaking. But yeah, I'm glad you had a great graduation. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He's got a weird walking animation. I never realised... I could have swore... It really looks like he's holding shift. There you go. Just going to pop through here a second. I want to get the boat on my hotbar. Hello. Right. Well, he's disappeared. But I'm one. Nope. I don't think he's so why just making sure he hasn't some reason gone somewhere daft. Nope. Okay. It's probably because it's not single player, it's single player paper server. Yep, I think it looks like it may be the poofing bug too, yeah. Well, that's annoying, but yep. Oh well, it was worth a try. It was definitely worth a try. Oh, looks like I missed. Oh. No harm, no foul. At least I know now. Maybe I can look into it and see if there's a way to fix the bug. Right, so I want some. Do I want stone or cobblestone, to be honest? Let's think. I need to put in a couple of chimneys. And I forgot the wax, never mind. So I want a chimney to come up in here somewhere, and one probably on that side too. Yeah, and that is a little bit too low by the look of it. That's fine, we'll figure this side out afterwards. How many of these do I have? Okay, I put the copper somewhere. In a random box as per usual. There we go. And then we want some slabs. So we want some polished. Some of those. I think we've used acacia on the other roof because the acacia went in well with it. Yeah, acacia. Let's go see if I've got any acacia. Oh, I appreciate the lurking. Seeing as you're not feeling very well, you need the rest. It was only a test subject, yes. Right, so... acacia. Go. Gives us plenty of those ones as well. I'll have to figure out a contrast colour maybe. So, let's... come on. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, probably about 20 per. We may just have enough for one roof section. It'll give us a chance to see if it will work or not. Right. So yeah, I'll have to look into the bug and see if there is a way to fix it. It must be a paper thing. Either because I think it was a case of the reason I couldn't move end mobs to the overworld was because I changed the spawn location. Because it was spawning me in on one block right next to the water down there originally. And because I moved spawn up to near where the portal is, it was then putting the end mob randomly somewhere in that hill. Which is probably the problem. Only in reverse. Is there a specific reason that Ian's builds in the end, or is it just because of you can put it out over the void where there's no mobs? Because if it's just because of where the mobs are, considering the world limit, height limit, I could put it out over the ocean high up like with the other group of farms. Guess I need to look at his video and see if he explains why it's in the end. That's what I'm wondering, Jace. Because if I can build it up in the sky and it'd be fine. I have a portal in the sky already out over the ocean. Yes, I'd have to move another 120 blocks in the opposite direction to where the other farm is. That's what I'm thinking, Jace. Because if it's just a case of they're doing it for mob switching, so nothing else is there, that can be worked around. Now I wanted the two of those to be something. Right, yeah. Seeing as it has to be dark, yeah, because it's always night, isn't it, in the end? That's the other thing. Though technically I could put a roof over it at a half slab height, or put on top of it some amethyst glass. Hey, Bannick. Sorry, so if it's like TC, each portal block maps to one of the loaded spawn chunks. It was brutal to bring. Yeah. Yeah, it was brutal when I was trying to bring them back. I ended up making my shulker farm in the end, rather than bringing it into the overworld. Because I would have, when I tried to send them through, I'd end up with dead shulker shells here. They'd end up here. I had some of them end up in the crop field, and some of them over that way, that side of this hill. So yeah, bringing mobs from the end here, it just didn't work because it was spawning them inside the hill and killing them. I'm sorry you got some bad news, DMC. Right. Right, so let's grab the thank you for the creeper. Yeah, because I may end up Just pop over here. I may just randomly do a whole bunch of wax on some of them and leave some to go green and take a look and see how that goes. Oh, I'm really, really sorry to hear that. That's a tough one. Especially as it looked like he was going to beat it. Yeah, that's never a good one. Losing people we care about and love, yeah. Losing anybody to that disease is a nasty occurrence. So yeah, I'm really sorry to hear. Right, let's see how that does when it ages. In the meantime, let's go take a look at the platform we use to create Did I put the... I probably did, didn't I? Yep, I did. Just grabbing a couple of stacks. Yeah, he and his wife just retired a couple of years ago. Yep, definitely do, B. You take care and have a good day at work, okay? And yeah, it's... Yeah, not fun. You're retired, get ready to enjoy the rest of your non-working life. And it kicks you in the teeth, I'm sorry. Let's have a look. Right, so that one is about 120 blocks that way. That's a creeper farm. Let's see if we can find what's the last block. Up here. Because those don't matter because those are at the half slab height. So F3. Hi Ali. Right, so 629. Right, 629. 729. 760-ish. Maybe not that way. What have we got this way? We've got jungle this way. Okay, that's not going to do either. I guess it depends how tall it needs to be. I wonder on either side of that one. That's a raid farm. So I was hoping out over the ocean. That's spawn. Does it mean to say I can't set up a separate portal? Okay, so we're approximately what? Looking at 603. Yeah, we could put it out over the ocean towards the north. Yeah, that's a raid farm, Ali. Just this way. There we go. So yeah, so I have the Pillager Outpost. Trying to remember whose design it is. It's in the description of on the streams that I built it with, for the villagers to trigger it. And then obviously your feet are down in range of the village, whereas all the raid spawns up there and then drops down. And then that's my creeper farm. So the items from the raid farm come along the water stream and into my creeper farm. So gunpowder comes in here and all the raid drops are in here. There we go. They don't particularly like the campfires. But at least I can just AFK there and get gunpowder. But yeah, I could build Ian's copper farm out over the north from spawn. Right, so granite. I don't have enough to do another section of the roof, but I should have enough to do some of the upstairs windows. So let's get that bit dealt with next. But yeah, I would like a reasonable copper farm. Roast creeper, yep. The best kind. Okay, where did I put my scaffolding? There. That's where I put the scaffolding. Okay, that's where I put those. Okay, so we need a stack, probably, of bricks. Or a stack of those. Polish variant, the normal variant, and the bricks. Okay. Grab you back. Let's see about working on the windows on this side of the property. Sorry, DMC. Obviously, a DMC is the best kind of creeper. Especially when a tango teleports into his head. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how wide is this? So 1, 2. One, two. Yeah, that was really funny to see his reaction to teleporting inside your head. Was hilarious. These are side windows, so do I want... I think I am going to double wall it. Switch to a brick, oops, and fall down as we do. Brick. Okay, so I don't need you and I don't need you. Is that right? Should be 4 for the windows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that needs to go up one more. I must admit that I really enjoyed the stream where Tango got Zedaff with the charge creeper, even though it ended up with Zedaff losing his gear. But that was funny too. It's a shame there isn't a clip of that one. Right, so... you're in the wrong place. Means you are too. Go, that's better. So, you two. Right. We just need to do the same here. You need to come out. Actually, nope, you don't. It goes 1, 2. It goes 1, 2. One, two, and then that one. Pretty sure it was 2, wasn't it? It should have been 2 anyway. Oops. Then you have 2 for the panes of glass, and then just looks a little weird because I think I've got it's lopsided. I'm not sure why it's lopsided. But it's the same here, so you got 2 there. I guess it's because I've done a different shape here rather than continued with the other shape. Because the others only have 1 in the middle rather than 2. But that's fine. Doesn't have to be the same all the way across. Right, so you all need to be stayers of one variant or another. Need the brick ones. And the same for the bottom. And where's the other ones? Am I out of polished? Looks like I'm out of the polish variant. Never mind. Yeah, that was back on the beam days. Beam mixer days, yeah. No, that was the Christmas one, was the Nether Star on top of the Christmas tree that they shot the arrow at. Because I believe that's still on Impulse's channel. The one I'm thinking of is a charged creeper it was on a Wednesday stream when he used to do the Wednesday ZF ones. That's the one I'm thinking about. Because that was hilarious too. Yes, I know you can rewatch that one on Impulse's channel for the stream things with the Nether Star, because that was when they made Santa's. Was that a Santa's grotto that they made that time? With the elves running backwards and forwards. Oh, it's definitely on Impy's channel because I've rewatched it a couple of times because it was so funny. I do recall one tango made with implants with littles on. Yeah, exactly. That's the one with the. I'm pretty sure that was the same stream that they tried to put the Nether Star on top of the tree. Oh, and then yes, there was the Christmas special, what Christmas episode he did with the teddy bear. That was funny too. That was a good one too. The elves assembly line. The one I'm thinking. So yeah, there was the episode for that, and then there was a stream one with the. It was in the big underground shopping district that Scar built. One of the shops was turned into a Christmas shop. Yeah, that was definitely hilarious. But a lot of the derp streams were just so much fun. And then they got good at relocating mobs and stopped dying quite as much. That's 5, so that's wrong. It needs to come down an extra block. Yeah, I must admit that was hilarious. Hey Eliza, thank you for the creeper. But I must admit, I do go back and watch some of the streams occasionally on Impulse's channel. Because at one point they used to alternate putting them on their channels, if I remember correctly, DMC. So you're fine. you're now fine. Welcome back, Eliza. It's good to see you back. Hopefully you had fun with the Phasmo. I should theoretically be able to take some of those out. Theoretically. Nope. But hey. That may be the same stream where the first mega donation brought Tango right before Mrs. T's surgery. Possibly. I know there was a lot of donations that night. And some of them got a little crazy because it was just before Christmas. Right, so we now have that. So now we need the detail blocks put in place. But yeah, there was a whole bunch of fun streams back then. Not that they're not fun now, it was just that the derp streams and the one with the boat launcher in the shopping district in season 4 in the Mesa build when they were playing with Cub's boat. Was it Cub's boat launcher? And they kept splatting. Yeah, it's entirely possible, DMC. Because I do remember they went. It was really hard when Mrs. T was her back surgery, etc. And they're an awesome couple. And they built an awesome community. Oops. Entirely possible. I do remember that happening. I'm just not sure which stream it was that happened in. Yeah, so much kinetic energy and splatification everywhere. It's like I check some of the old streams on ZF's channel too, because he used to upload their Wednesday streams. That it's fun every now and again to go back and see some of the stuff they got up to with the fortress craft and all the other bits, and the chicken fountain. Right. So yeah, I love watching Tango's streams, but I also enjoyed the ones with Impulse and the ones with ZF too. Although they weren't as interactive with the viewers for obvious reasons, with them playing games together, which is perfectly understandable. There were also some of the hilarious things. Okay, so the house is coming together really well. And now I'm going to have to go and re-watch some of the old streams because, yep, they are a thing. And the exploding tree. Yeah. Oh. I was definitely funny. Gonna have to figure out how to fix this because of half slabs. I'm gonna have to put some decorative blocks around. Maybe additional half slabs on the inside, allow them to go green. Oh. They were definitely fun streams. And the Rule Our World streams were cool too. For those of you who aren't aware, that was when we would use channel points, for want of a better term, to cause havoc. Yeah, Fireblade DS Fireblade was testing that and trying to get things working in that regard, if I remember correctly, at one point. Right, so it's probably because you're waxed, isn't it? Yep. Can't have a waxed variant there if I'm going to. Mostly Dana's. That's awesome. I knew Dana's was helping with it and they were testing it out on streams. Right. So yeah, we can do that in there. I could allow those to go green. Just rip those off. That way they stay bronze coloured. And then if they go green, it might add another contrast to it. Let's step away and take a look. Yeah, that's looking okay. I've missed a block there, which means I will have missed one that side. So let's just pop up and do that. But yeah, I'm seriously going to have to dig out or dig through YouTube for the older streams. Let's grab this side as well. And I need to pick those up. Yeah, I understand that Tango doesn't do the road because the amount of work that went into it. It definitely wasn't easy. Yeah, that's... So what's there? So it looks like that comes to a stop, and we can't have that just coming to a stop. Just... Yep, it just comes to a stop and that won't do. Means I need to put... Here's those and those. I know the mega broken derp streams no longer exist. Oh, that's a shame. Like I say, I know not all of them will be there because I thought at one time they were going to take turns, so some of them were on tangos and some of them were on impulses. We go. That sits in there nicely. I'm not worrying about this edge just yet because I have to sort out the roof line for there. Yeah, it's like some of the ZF, when ZF went to the States and they did the horror ones. The first, some of those that I can't seem to locate on there either. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, that's looking cool. It's now really coming together, and I do like the little bit of green popping out behind the anvils now. Yeah, some of them would have been lost due to demise. It was only if they'd uploaded them to YouTube. Okay, so we have hit the 2 hour plus mark. So we will see who is streaming and hand you over to some awesome people. Sky's streaming. Sky's streaming Fazball with Lady KB, I think, because they both up as Phasmo. So let's send a raid their way. I know it's not Minecraft, but it will be cool to send a raid their way. So let's slash. And I haven't raided Sky in ages. Let's just grab a name because I can never remember what it is. It's the numbers after it that always get me. Right, so I will see you guys tomorrow if you have time to pop back. So I will be streaming at the same time tomorrow. See those of you who can make it then. If not, I hope to see the rest of you in future. Have a great weekend and take care of yourselves. Have fun. Bye.